Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Phobic Shiki here. Today I'm being joined by Foul Project Games, and we're going to be discussing the worst tropes in anime.
At least some of them, in our opinion.
If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like. Let's get right into it. Starting off with, I guess we can get right to friendship saves the day. The
Yeah.
whole power of friendship.
Let's just clear the air right now and say that Fairy Tail is the worst of this.
Oh yeah.
I'm a big fan of Fairy Tail. Funny as hell. The action is good, but it always comes back to friendship. Those are my friends. Shut the fuck up.
Pretty much agree with you.
Like, obviously, Fairy Tail's the worst. Everybody
Yeah.
knows that.
The next one, which would be rage equals power up.
Yeah, facts.
Or
that's
rage equals
seen in
mental amp.
So many series now.
Yeah, I mean, you get a little mental amp, and next thing you know, you're god tier in the verse.
Yeah, like Dragon Ball really made that a fucking popular item ever since Goku was a kid. And I get that's like part of a Saiyan's DNA, but like it's just so overutilized.
I mean, think about it even from like Naruto's perspective. Like the angrier
Exactly.
that he'll get, the Nine Tails will take over, and that's still a power boost from getting angry.
You've got a minimum of 9 who are victims of the rage equals power trope. All the Jinchurikis, you know?
Yeah, Gon. Yeah, I mean, despite with Pito,
Now, I kind of disagree with that one.
I think it's half and half because part of it is a Nen contract seal.
Yes, that's exactly where I was going with that. It's
But-
an end contract, but he made that contract because of his rage and his
Yeah,
animosity.
it's half and half.
Yeah. See, yeah, exactly. So
And then-
that one's like straddling the line. That one example of when it's done right. But I want to say the best, and I mean the absolute best example of rage equals power is Gohan snapping and going Super Saiyan 2 for the first time when Android 16 gets murdered by Cell. Hands down, the best rage power up in all of anime.
With that Gon in particular, we can get into like the clueless or oblivious Mao protagonist.
Absolutely. One of the worst for that trope. I feel like Gon is just plain stupid.
Naruto even falls under that category. Kakashi's talking to him about like changes in chakra nature, and he's like, "What's that?"
Well, to
Like,
be fair, he never used a change in chakra.
the way Kakashi reacts though is like really, bro.
Yeah, like I feel like that's something Jiraiya should have educated him on. But Jiraiya is also the kind of guy that's like, hey, let's do this now. Like Naruto was definitely oblivious to love for a very long time, but
Yeah.
I don't feel like he falls under the same criteria we're setting for this trope.
Yeah,
right
I'm
now.
not saying that he's like his whole character is like this trope, like Gon is, for example. But
Yeah,
like,
Gon is just plain stupid.
but he does have some aspects of it. Is pretty much what I'm getting at.
Mm-hmm. Luffy's not the worst, but he's an example of that one too. Like, if Luffy's not in a fight, he's kind of dumb.
Yeah.
He has moments where he's just like, wow, this is really fascinating. But Luffy is, I feel like, done right enough serious writing to him.
Now, low key, I think Eren from Attack on Titan's kind of clueless in some ways, dumb choices in battle that like almost get
Yeah,
him killed.
he's got low battle IQ for sure. But after the time skip, I don't know, man. He's like a strategic genius. Post time skip, Eren is to the point where he's smart enough to realize he can't beat Mikasa in a fight and he can't beat Armin in a debate. So he debated Mikasa and fought Armin.
Yeah.
like that takes a little bit of brains. Another one I don't like is useless pervert characters. They're just there for comic relief. They're just there to be perverted. Mineta, My Hero Academia, absolutely useless. Doesn't have a single serious scene in the entire fucking series. He's better off not existing.
With that, we can get into something that is pretty much a branch off of that. It's the same concept, but it's more like useless characters as a whole.
Yeah.
And with that, I was mainly looking at, we were talking about feudal lords and the village elders in the Naruto series. They really don't be doing shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the
Those
shit that they
two
do is like
fucking-
so like dumb and pointless.
Yeah, those two old heads that are always arguing with Hinata. Their entire goal throughout the whole series is, oh, Keep Naruto away from the bad guy. Who else falls under that? Bisca. She's a fucking sniper. A magic fucking sniper. What?
Bro, the Zodiacs from Hunter x Hunter. They're really just there to be there.
Yeah, they're fodder.
The next one I want to get into is the quote-unquote one-event love. So this is pretty much a character does something for someone 6 years later. They're like still secretly in love with that character for like that one good deed that they did 5-6 years prior.
Yeah, like Karin in Naruto. Like for a fact she's the guiltiest of that trope in Naruto because Sasuke in a filler arc saves her during the Chunin exams, and she's been in love with him ever since. But yeah, that trope, I hate it because it happens a lot in harem animes where like the main protag does one thing for a bunch of different people. He fucking held a door for you, Sarah. Chill.
Something that can build off of that trope is like female character like saying something nice and loud for like a male protagonist to hear about said male protagonist. The male protagonist says some shit like, "Oh, what do you just say to me?" And the female's like, "Oh, nothing," like all nervous and shit. Like,
exactly. That shit is so overdone.
The last one then would be the last minute hero.
Yeah, last minute hero annoys me because Dragon Ball really fucking set the tone for that. Deku always shows up at the last minute. Naruto's the only example. He's on the front lines from the get-go of almost every single battle he's ever been in. In Naruto's case, everyone else gets a shot. Like, Kishimoto wrote it well.
I think that pretty much wraps up this video.
Yeah, that's our bitch about bad tropes video. We didn't put them in any specific order, but we agree that these are some of the worst.
We just really got to talking about them, took the notes, and then voila, made the video. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Be sure to check out my guy Foul Project Games. He will be linked down below. And I'll see y'all next time.
And let us know if you agree. Other than that, check out Phobic's Twitch. We'll see you guys next time.
Peace.